Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play the Guild of Dungeoneering, and as you can see the Dungeoneering guild is looking good. As you can see we're getting some money towards the next particular upgrade, whatever that might be. Actually I'm thinking of getting the campsite. Yeah, I'm not sure because like pretty much all the tier 2s are kind of not bad, so I'm not sure. The campsite is one I didn't bother with at all when I was playing through my own game playthrough. Also didn't bother with the shapeshifter or the archery range. I just went straight for the laboratory. So I'm trying to mix things up a bit more this time, but let's carry on for the moment and go exploring. So the first thing we have to do is to continue going to the Whopper. This place is overrun with brainiacs. Let's get to the ice cream. Alright, Latte, let's go. What's going on here? Help! The brains! They're destroying the single batch, hand-scooped, naturally frozen, gluten-free, biometric, one-of-a-kind ice cream. Oh dear, we must reach the ice cream monk. Indeed, let's place this down here, and now we just have to get there, pretty much. So let's put a mountain goat here first, because this is going to wander into us, or potentially. The wandering trait means they move randomly each turn. So they may just find their way over to me. Alpine goat steals the socks. Mountain goat steals the socks right off your feet. Alright. Worried over the top, worried face. Get in there, mimes. This is what happens if you don't do well in drama school. Apparently you have to go dungeon delving. You got a headbutt? I've got an imaginary cannon. So, headbutt again, eh? Well, if I bullhorns you, you're dead. Get wrecked. Level up. +1. So you got the scarf, the paper crown, and of course the cuppa. I suppose we'll just go for the scarf for now. Grab ourselves a favour. The brain wandered away from us, so I'll put a pygmy mammoth here for the time being. But as all we have to do is actually reach the ice cream monk, we don't actually have to put too many enemies in the way at all. It's actually one of those weird, you don't actually need to play the game as intended moments. Bullhorns and Boulder doing well. Let's use the Holy Seal here. Gain an extra hit point. The Glacier, not much we're going to do about that. So let's just go for Copycat, because that will allow us to have an extra card for next turn. This Thin Air, for example. So, let's use Thin Air. Enemy just discards a card. It doesn't work the same as mine. Oh no, even though the wording's the same. Alright, well, let's just bowl through it, I guess. Let's use imaginary cannon. 3s. Well, that is going to be successful. And freezing the hand's going to mean I can't charge up, so let's just imaginary cannon. And I guess we have to Holy Seal here. We're not going to take any permanent damage. Boulder, make good stage presence, your Boulder. Boom! Gotcha. It's the crossbow. Shift and interrupt. Coif, the club. Let's go for the crossbow. Gives us some more balance to the damage. The brain is wandering away. Shoo, brain! So notice it's a different ice cream monk than this one here. So I still wouldn't mind getting the treasure chest though, so that'll be nice. Let's just head in there. Overly despondent slow walk. The brain can move into here, but it doesn't matter, so let's just get the loot, shall we? Counting out some coins. And it wanders into me anyway. Pick a card. If successful, my hand will be face down next turn. It's going to be successful. It's also going to be face down this turn. Shift. I'm going to draw a card. I don't know what the card's going to be. Let's play this. Copycat. Dark Strike is the next card, apparently. Okay. Let's interrupt Dark Strike with my interrupt and prevent the healing. It's a lot of damage. We need to start taking back control of the situation. Let's go and use Dark Strike ourselves though and heal for 1. Excellent. Headbutt is now the next card. So if we can survive this attack, so let's just use Bullhorns, which will provide the last ounce of damage we need to destroy the Poindexter. Sparkly Headband. We've already got... Let's use the yellow snow cone. That'll work. We could come in peace to the Ice Cream Monk. Show them who's boss. So let's burn a mime card just to demonstrate how this works. So we could just burn, for example, one of the stage presences. Yeah, why not? Just to sort of show how it works. So now we've got one less dud card in there. But we don't really need to do anything else, because this isn't Wandering. So we'll just grab more stuff. So the sword, the ice fishing pole, the winged staff. Let's get the winged staff. Look at that blinding light holy 3 card, eh? They're coming out of the walls! Alright, we're about to win. Let's reach the Ice Cream Monk. Good on ya, latte.
Well, this is really just quite surprising. Aren't Dungeoneers just cannon fodder? But against all odds, they keep surviving. They're so dumb. Why even bother?
Who can say? What we do have, however, is an ice cloister, which we shall put here behind the theatre.
A bristly purveyor of handcrafted ice cream and other assorted junk, quite artisan with the colour scheme, I give to you the Ice Cream Monk.
We need a good name for our Ice Cream Monk, of course. I don't actually know very many female monks. At all, to be honest. I've got to draw a blank. So we shall call her Sally, the Ice Cream Monk Sally. There we go. Hello, Sally. It's rude to touch a monk, you know. Well, we have money and we have a new Dungeoneer. Let us examine this Dungeoneer, shall we? The Ice Cream Monk. The Ice Cream Monk has the following 6 cards. Scoop, which deals 1 physical damage. Scoop, which deals 1 physical damage. There is no Scoop, which blocks all damage, but you'd have to discard a card. Insight, which lets you draw a card and keep it or discard it and draw another one. And also blocks 1 damage. We have 2 Scoops, which deals 1 physical and 1 magical damage and 2 heal. And the trait Way of the Scoop, which means all of your physical attacks, such as Scoop or 2 Scoops, gain 1 damage if both of your hand slots are empty. Which means you can't have weapons, but you can have armor and hat. It's an interesting class because honestly, if you maintain Way of the Scoop here, you basically never, you're basically hitting about as much as a tier 2 class would. As long as you don't grab a weapon, right? So it's kind of like you have to run a very lean deck. But it works. So let's try out the Ice Cream Monk over here. Let's use Sally the Ice Cream Monk. Rise of the Brainiacs. Rid the mountain of the meddling Brainiacs. Sounds good. Let's go, Sally. Puny humans, we will put a stop to this frozen menace and free the world from the wretchedness of iced cream. Oh dear, who's this anyway? It's a brain with spikes all over it, therefore it must be called Sharp Wit, which is Pickpocket 1, Death 1, Flame 1, Rage 1, Snowman 1, Demonic 1, Gunnery 1, Sorcery 1, Aquatic 1, Logical 1, Feral 1, Spooky 1, Smarts 5, Schoolish 1, Irritable 1, Pine 1, Venom 1, Stupidity 1, Burly 1, Armed 1, Nature 1, and Brain Freeze trait. Brain Freeze means, has an ice cream headache, -2. So as you can see here, Sharp Wit attacks in 12 turns. So if I get to him before the 12 turn countdown's up, he will have -2 health, as you can see here. Otherwise he'll have 10 health, and he'll just jump to me. For the meantime though, we can start to just deploy various pieces of terrain, and get the plain brain over here. Let's also put a brain child somewhere to wander into me, shall we? Nope, brain child took the priority apparently. Why are they so angry? They just need some ice cream. I think the brains don't like it because they're getting a brain freeze. I think that's the point. So pick a card that will be successful, but we can use 2 scoops to deal maximum damage. Oh, look at that damage. We know for a fact that this is going to be 1 scoop, so that's going to be enough. Take that. So we can now take a weapon, which we don't want to do, or a pigeon nest to give us growth 1. In come all the various brains wandering around. Once we stop the ice cream, we'll be free from these loathsome headaches. I will melt this frosty abomination with the power of my lobes. Oh dear. Let's down this corridor. I'd like to get to this chest. It's a fountain of stupidity though, so we're going to have to want to burn this effect on a weak battle so we don't die, pretty much. We have to do this battle first anyway though, so let's just, here, have just a taste. Let's defeat this plain brain. Okay, well, let's use insight here. It'll block the damage, and then allow us to draw a card and keep it. Which we'll keep it. So we'll draw it. Star. Well, you've got an so let's just 2 scoops here. Boom. Another Well, we'll scoop you again. And then we'll rekindle for maximum effectiveness. No damage. Good old 0 deaths play through this. Offhand, offhand, offhand. We can take a bandana if we so choose. That's a slight improvement. In comes the wandering brainchild. So we're going to get confused, but I'm just happy enough to use 2 scoops. We'll just repel the stupidity. That's not a bad thing to do, to be honest, repelling stupidity. Let's just heal this up. Frozen yoga. And we'll just shift you to finish you off. So we've got some body items here, which is useful. So you can just gain 1 health straight up, or this holy seal, which I think is a nice addition to our repertoire. We have long since revolved beyond the need for butts, but that stopped me from kicking yours. Fair enough. It's got some spider brains, bird brains a bit more reasonable. Now every one of these wanders, so I guess we'll put the spider brain here and then a plain brain there. Here, have just a taste. So it'll all just cascade into one thing. This will give us 1 favour this fight, should we win it. Let's just straight up Holy Seal to prevent the neurotoxin effect from working. Okay, stupidity. Time to lay in some scoops. Pick a card if successful. It's going to be successful, but we can always there is no scoop later anyway. I'm just going to frozen yoga this. Yeah. Okay, let's just 2 scoops to finish him off. Take that bird brain. Level up. Anchors, offhands, metal coif. I don't think I want to gain... Yeah, this is just to stack some gold. You can sort of see the theme that it's kind of just a thing, right? In comes the spider brain. Who has the frail trait, which is obviously important. Look at a frozen yoga off this spider bite. Spit acid, eh? I just need some damage now, to be honest. So let's just draw a card. We'll keep it. Alright. Let's start using shift. 3 damage from that. Venomous bite. I can't block it, so let's just keep laying in damage. I'm concerned about my health, though. Yeah, so I have to start blocking things, in other words. But we've got this repel here. This repel will do well. Down to 4 health on the enemy target. So we can survive this attack. And this will work with frail trait. 2 scoops. Take that spider brain. Level up. So I could go to the red mail. I'll lose Holy Seal but gain counter. Obviously the shields are a bad idea. This should be okay, actually. Leave those brains alone. No. So we're gonna have to tank this Fountain of Stupidity shortly. Hopefully I get a low-level enemy to just drop it on. Pick a card. I'm just gonna wail into you. Scoop. And probably one last scoop to finish you off. Indeed. With the red armor, bandana, so we got Stupidity 1 and health. I'm just gonna take some gold. There is a brainchild here which could be useful for me to wail on. I'll drop this here. And do nothing else. Let's get the mega chest. Might have a useful hat in it. It does have a bone helmet. Which does have lots of drawing, but I like my current hat, to be honest. So the red mail, let's just sell the red mail for 3 gold. Oh, I might have to tank a bird brain. Let's just keep moving forward, see what happens. It's been hours since I last had an ice cream. Okay, no, we will get to handle the brainchild first. Seems good. I'm happy to attack sharp wheat as soon as I can. Oh, giant gem! Not that I'm into that such a thing. Because we're gonna have to tank some stupidity. So, nice to waste the stupidity effect on such a weak target. And there we go. We could get the newspaper hat, but once again, I just like my current loadout. I'm just gonna keep going. Grab the gold. I want the gold. Give me the gold. Sharp wheat attacks in 5 turns. Let's drop some silver coins. Seems good. These would go great with our new flavour. Bird brain, eh? How about you like 2 scoops? We're gonna restore that, eh? Let's just block it. Discard a card. Discard that one. Don't even know what it is. Let's shift. Get the card back. Sally draws a card. Let's scoop him again. Dare to scoop. Let's counter him. Got him. We don't want any of this nonsense. Take some gold. So there's probably going to be an enemy spawning soon. Probably next turn. Next spawn in 1 turn. Okay. We'll drop a spider brain. We have to wait anyway, so. Nice, but not as nice as ice cream. Let's go, Sally. There comes the spawn. There comes the battle. 1 more spider brain to sort us out. Let's immediately start scooping him. He is frail, so 3 damage for 3 damage. Not a great trade considering his initial starting health. This is gonna work, so let's just keep piling in some damage. I say question mark? Yeah. Let's just do this for now. We'll keep the 2 scoops, because this will actually win the game. So. Yeah, so 2 scoops will be fine. 2 scoops was overkill, really. So. Feathered Cap, a new growth card. Healing in exchange for physical damage. I think that's not the worst call. We'll go to the Robin Hood cap, and we'll attack sharp with ourselves. Let's go. I've not finished yet. I guess I'll have to melt you first. Let's go, Sharpwit. Well, let's heal up. We'll Frozen Yoga off the Snowman card. Okay, yoink. Well, I'd rather not let him steal a card. So let's use 2 scoops. So he'll take my scoop card, but that's not the worst thing in the world to lose a scoop, right? Boulder. Speaking of, let's see if we can draw some more damage. We don't. So, about that insert. We'll keep the scoop. Scooping. Still got some damage in there. Sweeping blast, eh? We can not block a scooping blast. We can heal it. Frozen yoga. If successful of the discarded card, well, it's not going to be successful then, are you? We'll keep that. 2 scoops. That should finish you. 2 scoops will finish you. Your lunging is not enough to handle the ice cream monk Sally.
Here's to you, young Dungeoneer. You stood your ground and acted very brave. But how long before you feel the fear? And how long before you're in your grave?
That last sentence was slightly too long, wasn't it, Bart? Let's return to the guild. We got some good money. As you can see, we've almost got enough money to go for something in Tier 2. We also have this new trophy item over here. The icebox. Seems good.
What's cold and delicious and tastes like a dream? It's the likely fictitious and improbable. Tri-scream?
Tri-scream, eh? Well, let's read out this bit of story, and we'll continue next time. This looks like it could be the trickier situation anticipated. Not only have the brainiacs been causing chaos, but the ice cream monks are also in trouble with their harvest up in the mountains of Num. They've said they can lend me a hand if I lend them a hand, so we've added the monks to our ranks. In return, all I have to do is send them off to certain death. Well, not quite certain. Our mathematicians tell me it's more like 96%. As a bonus, I had to sneak around their rooms here and found their recipe book. There's pages and pages devoted to the crafting of the mythical thrice cream. I always thought it was folklore, but it seems the monks make it in tiny batches and keep it only for their elders. Elders schmelders, I gotta try this stuff. Oh dear, it's probably awful. Alright, well, we have unlocked additional adventure off in the mountains of Num, as well as the continuous grassland adventures. I think there's like a dungeon here and a dungeon here and a dungeon there or something along those lines. But we shall see. When we come back next time, more Guilds of Dungeoneering. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time right here at KonfluxGames. Oh yes!